jam you don't spread.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Wednesday, it's lunchtime live. This is Radio FreakJam. I'm Ian, and you know all that. It's all good. It's all good. Mr. Bradley, yes, we can have a chat after the show. I did try and ring you back. I did answer your call, and it just went dead. And then I tried to ring you back, and you weren't there. So yeah, we can chat as much as you want, mate. I'm here and I'm available. Hope everyone's well. So happy lunchtime to everyone in the UK, and happy breakfast time to everyone in America. Shout out to Steve Anderson, who's joining us today as well from the States. So I hope you guys are all well over there. So yeah, it's Wednesday, it's lunchtime. Again, no real plan, just going to play some tunes. Aslan's been mostly ranty this morning, apparently. What have you been ranty about, Aslan? Let us know. I can rant with you. I'm up for a rant. Ranting's good. But before we start getting into some rants and bits and pieces like that, why don't we have some music? I think we'll start the show with a bit of Just a Ride. So this is a track called I Wanna Know. Enjoy. And that was I Wanna Know by Just a Ride there, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope you enjoyed that. It was good to have Drew Lowe on the show the other week. And yeah, great to have some of their music on our playlist now. So that's good. So people seem a bit angsty in the chat room today. What's going on, guys? Apparently Ian Blackwood hasn't replied to Gilbo. So Gilbo's a little bit grumpy. Aslan's a little bit grumpy. They want some aggressive music. So I can do that for you. I've just downloaded all the ape stuff onto this Mac for you so I can play some Apes, Pigs and Spacemen. What I'll do is I'll copy that across into iTunes as we speak, because I haven't got their full catalogue in there just yet, but I'm working on it. So it's all good. So let's get some of that across for you. Lots of stuff going on today about festivals and bits and pieces like that, and MPs are... Oh, MPs are calling for insurance for festivals, which I think is a bloody good idea, because obviously, putting on these festivals at the moment that could be cancelled any second, and it's one of the few things that stopped me from getting involved with putting like a FreakJam festival on or anything like that. And yeah, it's tough. It really is tough out there. So I really do think that the government putting in an insurance scheme for the festivals at the moment would be a good thing. They have got a cultural package of something like 1.5 billion or something like that pounds that's meant to go towards cultural heritage and music and stuff like that. But apparently only £830 million of it's been paid out at the moment. So just over half. So they need to do a better job, really, really do, especially looking after the festivals and the freelancers and all the crews who work on these shows. Because again, like myself, I've lost a hell of a lot of work over this time, and as a freelancer with not enough books, I've had no help. Had no help at all. The only help I've had is from you lovely, lovely people here on Radio FreakJam, and it really is appreciated, guys. And but every freelancer in the industry, every freelancer, full stop, not just in the industry, needs a better help. So yeah, let's hope that something comes good of that. So let's have a bit of Apes, Pigs and Spacemen. I know what I want to play you. I think, again, I'm trying to get some newer music over, or stuff that I haven't played, not necessarily newer music, but stuff I haven't played before. So this is a track from Apes, Pigs and Spacemen called Dumb. Enjoy.
We don't know anything. We don't know anything. Because we're stupid. Yeah, thanks for everything. I don't get out much. I read the papers. Says we're all junkies and we're all wastes. I'm disaffected, a baggy monster. Time has no meaning when you're amongst us. A little knowledge is a dangerous thing. We ain't exactly waiting for our call to greatness. Yeah, anything can happen, but rarely does. We don't get out much, but hey, we don't know anything. We don't know anything. Because we're stupid. Yeah, thanks for everything. Trying hard to keep it simple didn't go so well. All we found was nothing that can save us from ourselves. They say we're facing an ugly future. It's not surprising. Had a good tutor. Anything can happen, but rarely does. Anything can happen, but it's never enough. We don't know anything. We don't know anything. Because it's stupid. Yeah, thanks for everything. We don't know anything. We don't know anything. Because it's stupid. Yeah, thanks for everything. Trying hard to keep it simple didn't go so well. All we found was nothing that can save us from ourselves. We don't know anything. We don't know anything. Because we're stupid. Yeah, thanks for everything.
And that was Apes, Pigs and Spacemen there. Mr. Paul Miro with Dumb. Kind of sums up, I think, a lot of people's feelings at the moment. Back to just sort of reading through bits and pieces at the moment, and looking at the festivals, and it just seems that Beyond the Woods Festival's been cancelled for the second year on the run. Again, they just can't take the risk of losing all the money that it takes to put these things on. But apparently Download is going ahead, and they are going to allow mosh pits and no masks in a trial pilot scheme. So, fingers crossed that does actually come off and does work. And yeah, Let me know in the chat room if you've got any festivals booked, if you plan to be going anything. I think Shinefest, which Di Brady's involved with, is still going ahead as far as I know. So let me know in the chat room if you've got any festivals that are actually going ahead that you know of or that you've got tickets for. I know that Andy and Sarah and Phil and Sarah went to see Flo and Joan the other night at Camberley Theatre, and they had a really good night there. So that's a bonus. But yeah, it's just, we want to see the return of live music, and we are trying, guys. As I said, that was downloaded last weekend. That's not what it says in my news feed, but there we go. Did it work, Wispy? Let me know. I missed that. It says on my news feed that they're still looking to pilot it. So obviously an old story. But yeah, let me know if you know how that went off, and if it happened, let me know how it went, because I am interested. We are looking at getting these things together. As I said, there hopefully is going to be a big announcement this week, which we're working on behind the scenes for you guys to try and bring you some music. So yeah, look out for that. Hopefully tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So we want a bit of Dance by Amplified. Gilbo's asked for that in the chat room, so let's find that. If it actually, there we go, if it comes up. So this is Dance by Amplified, our friends from Sweden.
Walking down the street, rhythm in my feet. Got on my dancing shoes, I'm on the right track, baby, got nothing to lose. Come on and lick your lips, and snap your fingertips. Just a nice tonight, feel up, baby, let the fire ignite. Come on, shake one more, get ya. Dance with me, dance with me, come on and dance with me, baby, till the knees are weak. Dance, honey, one night long. Dance with me, come on and dance with me, baby, till the knees are weak. Dance, honey, one night long. Burning urge, I know you run the verge. Let's take it higher, I'll keep it burning like a goddamn fire. Come on, shake and move, do it to the groove. It's nice tonight, the rules don't apply, the neon light. Come and shake one more, get ya. Dance with me, dance with me, come on and dance with me, baby, till the knees are weak. Dance, honey, one night long. Dance with me, come on and dance with me, baby, till the knees are weak. Dance, honey, one night long.
And that was Amplified there with Dance, and yeah, great band, and Gilbo's a big fan of them as well. Maybe one night I'll have to get them, Andy and Blackwood on the show, and then we'll just have to watch Gilbo pop in excitement. So Gilbo's saying that Stedden Hall Festival's going ahead 9th, 10th of July. That's cool. Apparently download went quite well. Wispy had some friends there and it was pretty good. And Aslan wishes he was there to see Skindred. Not a fan personally, but I just would like to win a download, to be honest. What else have we got? Tim's got some tickets to see Joe Bonamassa at Roanoke Civic Centre. Roanoke's a bit of a thing for me at the moment, actually, Tim, because we're watching Haven on Amazon Prime, and it's based on Stephen King's The Colorado Kid. And it was, I think it was finished in 2014, or so we're a bit behind. We're a few years too late to the party on this one, but it's pretty good. And they talk about Roanoke a lot in there. It's actually connected there, so always reminds me of you whenever I hear Roanoke mentioned, Timbo. So Sean's asked for some Paul Miro. I mean, we've had a bit of Apes, Pigs and Spacemen, but technically Paul Miro and Apes, Pigs and Spacemen are two different entities, right? So let's see what we can find from Paul Miro's stuff. As I said, I've recently pulled over a bit more new music, so I can play some different stuff for you guys when we're doing these sort of things. So let's see what we got. Oh, not that one. Oh, iTunes is playing me around, but it does that. It's just, it's fussy sometimes. Let's see what we got. Let's have a bit of we'll have Swimming in the Dowling Pool. Now, this is a track that Paul wrote with Willie Dowling in mind. And Willie Dowling was in a band called Honeycrack, some of you might remember. And Paul ended up doing a gig with him and Chris from the Eureka Machines and Tony Wright from Terrorvision. And they all got sort of pally and bits and pieces. And Paul ended up writing this song, Swimming in the Dowling Pool. And this is it. Have a listen.
Twisted mind and residence, but now
So that was Paul Miro's Sin Nombre there with Swimming in the Dowling Pool. And as I said, written with Willie Dowling, who was in Honey Crack and the Wild Hearts, actually, in mind after they'd done a gig together and bits and pieces like that. So yeah, great track. As I said, Visceral Antipathy. What a lyric to get into a song. And Gilbo thinks that's almost as good as Iconoclast, which was an Ian Blackwood lyric from one of the songs he played us on... one of the songs we played on Thursday, sorry. So if you haven't seen Thursday's show, go back and watch it. We had Mr. Ian Blackwood in as co-host, and he's just such a lovely man, and I know everyone liked it. And Sean done one of his songs, and people were playing songs from Canada, and it was just awesome. Everyone was sort of joining in and being a part of it and making him feel welcome. So thank you for that, guys. It really, really does help to sort of make our co-hosts a little bit at ease. So this week on the show, we've got James Dixon. James is a very, very talented guitarist. He comes down the jam quite regularly when we're open and when we're allowed. We haven't seen him, obviously, most of lockdown. He's become a new dad 18 months ago. But I've finally managed to get hold of him and finally managed to get him on the show. So he's joined us this Thursday, and we'll be playing a couple of videos from him and having a chat with him and catching up with him. So that will be nice. I did try at one point in time to get Mr. Ian Blackwood and Mr. Paul Miro to collaborate on a track. And it didn't quite happen. They are actually collaborating on the track, which is one of the ones I done with Andy and Tony called Follow Me, where they're both involved in that track, but they've never actually kind of gotten together to do a song, which I thought would have been awesome. Obviously being a big fan of both myself. So let's have an Ian Blackwood song. As I said, I've downloaded a load of new ones as well that I've got on my other drive, so I'm going to try and play something a bit different. This is a track called Forgotten Sons. Enjoy this.
Oh, 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 oh. Change has come. Pour it on strong and forgive the ones. Oh, 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 oh. Change has come. Pour it on strong and forgive the ones. Oh, 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 oh. Blame it on lust, blame it on love, blame it on all the forgotten sons. Blame it on lust, blame it on love, blame it on all the forgotten sons. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Change has come. Pour it on strong and forgive the ones. Oh, 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 oh. Change has come. Pour it on strong and forgive the ones. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Blame it on lust, blame it on love, blame it on all the forgotten sons. Blame it on lust, blame it on love, blame it on all the forgotten sons. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Blame it on lust, blame it on love, blame it on all the forgotten sons. Blame it on lust, blame it on love, blame it on all the forgotten sons. Blame it on lust, blame it on love, blame it on all the forgotten sons. Blame it on lust, blame it on love, blame it on all the forgotten sons. Oh, 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 oh.
And that was Forgotten Sons by Ian Blackwood and the Bipolars there. And Gilbo, unfortunately, I don't think much of that was released. I got a lot of previews of the stuff. I was chatting with Ian and he used to sort of send me demos and go, what do you think of this? Is this a good track? And ask my opinion, which was lovely. So, and he's obviously given me permission to play these on here as well, so which is great. So it's a bit of a Radio Freak Jam exclusive really at the moment. So you just have to keep tuning in to me and asking for them and I'll play them. So it's all good. So, from Ian Blackwood, I think it's a natural progression. Seeing as Gilbo is also saying that Andy is her favourite freak for playing some Foy Vance the other week. So let's have a track from Mr. Andy Bradley. Let's have the track that he sent us for the Secret Songwriter, which is a track called Without You, which got a lot of people confused. No one really pinned it on Andy. But this is an old song he wrote and one he's submitting to us for that. So this is Andy's Without You from the Secret Songwriter.
After knowing you for these past months, I know we become good friends. You held me for so much, baby, I'm so glad you care. You were there for me when I needed you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're always on my mind, thinking about you all the time. Without you in my life, I don't know what I would do without you. I know you so well now. I know there is something there. I really want you to feel the same way that I do about you. With you in my life, it would be so good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're always on my mind, think about you all the time. Without you in my life, I don't know what I would do. We could be together forever and ever. Don't know what I'd do without you. The way you make me feel when I'm with you is something that I never felt before. I wanna look into your eyes, tell you I want so much always on my mind, thinking about you all the time. Without you in my life, I don't know what I would do. We could be together forever and ever. Don't know what I'd do without you. Without you. Without you.
And that was Without You by Mr. Andy Bradley there, ladies and gentlemen. And, just it's working. It's flowing nicely. Sarah, can we please have a Zoom on Saturday night? Really miss them and seeing everyone's little faces. I am working on it. I'll tell you what, guys. If anyone out there has got a professional Zoom account they're prepared to lend me, so we can do a Zoom on Saturday night, please reach out and let's talk. It's the only problem is that I'm having problems finding a time where Lisa can commit or Josh can commit, because in fact Josh has actually stopped his professional account now. So I just need someone who's got a professional Zoom account who can host the call, and I'll happily sort of organise one and put one on. So if anyone out there has got a professional Zoom account that can let me borrow that for a Saturday night, please let me know. That would be awesome. So we've gone from Mr. Paul Miro to Mr. Ian Blackwood to Mr. Andy Bradley. So I'm going to play Follow Me, because that kind of is Mr. Ian Blackwood, Mr. Paul Miro, Mr. Andy Bradley, myself and Tony. So this was on the 8-month Malfunction Best You've Never Heard album we released about 3 or 4 months ago, whatever it was. So that's awesome. So let's have a bit of Follow Me. This is available on Spotify and iTunes and all the other places. Go for it.
Follow me if you like. Oh, my friends, you must comply to my point of view. Subscribe and I will share with you things that everyone has seen. Funny social commentary. Oh, my friends, you must believe and follow me. This is a shout out to you. Once you feel are left alone, miserable and blue, while the individuals just trying to fit in, while the unique specimens who live a life of sin. This is an advert for you, lost and lonely worried souls to come and join our crew. To anyone and everyone who's trying to find their place, while the unloved animals in need of an embrace. Follow me if you like. Oh, my friends, you must comply to my point of view. Subscribe and I will share with you things that everyone has seen. Running social commentary. Oh, my friends, you must believe and follow me. This is a message to you, to all the ones who comment and who search for something new, to all the fans and groupies who would like to show support, to all the good Samaritans just looking for a cause. This is a signal for you, to all the scared and heartless folk who haven't got a clue, verified and fictional who hang out with the crowd, freeloaders and wannabes who want to make us proud. Follow me if you like. Oh, my friends, you must comply to my point of view. Subscribe and I will share with you things that everyone has seen. Running social commentary. Oh, my friends, you must believe and follow me. To all the undead zombies and the sheep without a flock,
And that was Follow Me, 8 Month Malfunction, which is myself, Tony, Andy, with a bit of help from Mr. Ian Blackwood and a bit of help from Mr. Paul Miro as well. And yeah, all about social media and how we live in times where, you know, everyone's asking you to follow and subscribe. And I'm just as bad these days with Radio FreakJam. It is how it is. It's a strange old world of social media we live in. And if you can support the show, it seems a good segue. If you can support the show, ladies and gentlemen, please go to buymeacoffee.com/Radio FreakJam. Again, thanks to Wispy and Di and Aslan and Del for buying us some coffees on Thursday. So that's cool. And as I said, if you can help out the show, guys, it really does help pay the overheads for things like the software that we use and everything like that. And if you want a cool Radio FreakJam t-shirt or one of these cool steins which I've got me juice in, Vimto, blackberry, raspberry and blueberry. Get it. It's gorgeous. You'll fall in love with it. It's just lovely. But yeah, if you want to buy some merch, go to freakjam.b4branded.co.uk. Thank you very much. Let's have some more music. Any more requests in the chat room there, guys? Thanks to Darren. Darren, thank you very much. I will message you after the show. Darren is saying we can use his Zoom account, which means we can get on and we'll have a Saturday night Zoom, and there seems to be a lot of excitement in the chat room for that, except for Julbo, who's going out with the girls. But we can't blame her. She's been locked up longer than us. And maybe when she gets in from the girls, all drunk, she'll come and join us anyway, because you know what she's like. So we'll try and organise that. I'll have a chat with Darren. We'll get a link sorted out. And we'll get on and have a drink and have a chat with each other. I think that will be a lot of fun. So let's have some more music. More music. Let's have a bit of a Martyr of Secrets. I know you all love that. This is Black Dunnage. And that was Black Dunnage, Model Secrets there, ladies and gentlemen. I know you love them. Sean, sorry, Sean, you missed it. I would have played the Ting Tings, that's not my name, cover, but I got there first with a bit of Black Dunnage. So, all good. I've just posted a link in the chat room there, guys, to the BBC News, and it's a list of festivals that are working and aren't working, some of which have gone online, some of which just aren't happening at all. So, if you are interested in getting out to some festivals, check that out and find out what you can do. See if there's anything local to you that you can go and watch. Yeah, I said I'm keeping a close eye on all of this because, getting the itch again after a couple of weeks off from Bumbles. Really do want to get out and play. So we're working on looking at things and just trying to work it out and what we can do and how we can do it and all that good stuff. The Dark of My Horizon, Gilbo, I'm sure I can sort that out for you. Let's have a look for that. So this is Dark of My Horizon with Carpe Diem, as requested by Gilbo.
Pour me another drink. I'll toast to anything.
That was the Dark of My Horizon there with Carpe Diems from Seize the Day. Awesome. And we've got wispy solos going off in the chat room. That's all good. We like a bit of a wispy solo. Just you know, I always wanted Radio Freak Jam to have a bit of the Blitz spirit. You know, that's kind of went for the vintage look on the logo and bits and pieces like that. But, you know, I never thought I'd be sitting here the day when the news comes in and it's Russia says warning shots fired and bombs dropped in path of Royal Navy destroyer after it allegedly entered country's territorial waters. So I hope I'm not sitting here on a Wednesday afternoon announcing the start of a war with Russia, because, you know, we've just had COVID. We don't need a war with Russia. So interesting times we live in, people. Let's ignore that now and play some music instead. I think you guys probably appreciate a bit of Days Remain about now. I know you always do. So let's have A Long Way Home. Here it is.
In my home, it's come down to this now. I'm all alone, and I'm out of options, and I've lost all hope. These nights can get lonely, or so I've been told. This is my sky. I don't have a plan. I'll open my wings and I'll fly away, and this world will not forget my mistake. Have patience, good things come to those who wait. That seems a bit pointless now. For the time it takes, I'm a bit impatient, I'm at a loose end, and I just can't take it, I can't wait for this to end. This is my sky falls, I don't have a plan, I saw my world changing, it's out of my hands. I'll open my wings and I'll fly away, and this world will not forget my mistake. It's over now, I won't come back, and you know me better than that. I had to admit that I was wrong. It's over now, life carries on. Life carries on. Life carries on. Life carries on. I watched as my sky fall. I don't have a plan. I saw my world changing. It's out of my hands. I'll open my wings and I'll fly away, and this world will not forget my mistake.
That's Days Remain with A Long Way Home, and shout out to Josh and the Days Remain boys. Hope they're all good. I know Josh is working really, really hard at the moment. I need to speak to him this week and get the website sorted out so we can continue booking through after June, because again, we didn't know what we were doing. So we've only run the bookings up to the end of June. So I'll try and get that sorted out this week so we can continue doing this show. It's all good. I fancy a bit of this. This is a band called Kid Felix, who we used to play on MSI radio when I was doing that years ago. This is a band called Kid Felix with Lost at Sea. No, it's not, because for some reason it doesn't want to play. Oh well, I'll play something else then. Be like that, computer. See if I care. This is how you know this show's live, ladies and gentlemen. It's not pre-recorded. Otherwise, there wouldn't be these mistakes. I'd just cut that out and do it. Let's have a bit of Whiskey Bar by Crash Transit instead. Another one of my favourites from the show that we've had. Here it is.
Like I said, we're going to be doing this from the top and trying to figure out what the words of the song are. There'll be words in this part. We'll get there. It's and we're going to order a drink in the meantime. All right, here we go. Sidle up to the bar, I got to tell you something. Got you thinking about the rent, the bills, the grind, the drills, the work, the boss. Now you're counting out the cost. Your honeybee buzzing about the honey-do list. With the honey-do that, the honey-do this. Got the greenbacks, the Benjamins, the sales tax, the sentiment, deadlines, the breadlines. You're up and down and back again. Thank God there's a whiskey bar on Broadway. Oh my, there's a neon sign inside. Hot damn, there's a cold one coming my way. And we can make it feel alright if we can make it to that whiskey bar tonight. I'm talking about the ball, the chain, the stress, the strain, the cold, the hot. She loves me not. The women are from Venus and the men are from Mars. The honor and the cherish and till death do us part. The in-laws, the old flames, the rugrats, the dating game. Your ex is the next kiss. You're off and on and back again. Thank God there's a whiskey bar on Broadway. Oh my, there's a neon sign inside. Inside. Hot damn, there's a cold one coming my way. And we can make it feel alright if we can make it to that whiskey bar tonight.
That was Crash Transit there with Whiskey Bar, and hoping to catch up with those boys soon and find out what's happening with their new album. Am looking for someone to speak to Monday night. If you're listening and you want to come on and have a chat with me, maybe play a few of your tunes, you could do something live, or you could send me some videos or tracks, or however you want to do it. Drop me a message on Facebook, or drop me an email at radio@freakjam.co.uk. Come and join us. Come and be a part of the show. Meet the Freaks has been a lot of fun, and we've got to learn a lot about a lot of different people over the time, and I really enjoyed doing them. We had a bit of a recap on Monday, where we played a lot of the FreakJam based songs. So we had the two from Tomo with his Muppets and these Jungle Book covers. We just had loads of stuff. We had some Dance Jam stuff. We had some of the secret songwriter stuff. Yeah, it was just a really nice show. And sometimes it's just nice to go back and revisit some of the stuff that we've done in the past year and a half. As I said, I really wanted that show to be a testament to the creativity that you lot have shown over the past year and a bit. And it really was. So, let's keep that creativity up while we can. I've got about time for one more song. We've still got a couple of slots left for Thursday night's jam. Let me just check how many we do have left to make sure that I think there's 2 left. Oh, that's young Tony. She's texting me. She can't join us apparently at the moment because office changes and stuff like that. But we've got 2 slots left. We've got 9:30 and 10 o'clock. So if you want to come and join the jam, come and play us a couple of live tunes. We've got James Dixon as a co-host. He's going to be a lot of fun to join and have a chat with. So yeah, all good. We will see you tomorrow. That's tomorrow. We will have a Zoom on Saturday. As I said, I need someone to meet the Freaks with on Monday if you're interested. And yeah, we're just going to keep on pushing through. We're just going to keep on pushing through and making things work and getting out there with more broadcasts and more live music. As I said, thank you for your support over this time. I'm going to play out with a bit of Nady, I think. We need something a bit heavy to finish up on, so this is Indifference. See you later, guys. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed your lunchtime, and I'll speak to you soon.
He left a letter on the coffee table, signed it, scribbled note. He said that he was leaving.
It's time to